Does anybody remember those days where I needed to do an audio test before the video goes live because I was having weird microphone issues? I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. And we are live. As always, please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I assume you can hear me because I did an audio test about a minute ago, which you all heard. So yes, thank you very much for joining me. This is my monthly playthrough of Too Many Bones. After doing my series of playthroughs at the start of the year, I vowed to myself, really, that I'm going to play this game once a month, every month, until further notice. And it's the second Wednesday of every month that I'm doing it. And here we are. Everybody's in the chat. Edward's here, Scott's here, Tom's here, Luca's here. Lots of people are here. Thank you very much for joining me. Tonight is going to be a solo playthrough. I'm basically alternating these playthroughs between solo and two-player at the moment. I am going to be doing a three-player Too Many Bones at some point in the future. I've no idea when, but I do know that I will be doing a three-player Too Many Bones at some point in the future. It will probably be a weekend, and it will probably be once lockdown ends and I can have people round. Tonight I'm going to be playing Tantrum. We're going to be playing against the last of the tyrants from the base game, which I haven't played before, which is Gendricks, or Gendricks. I think it's Gendricks. So to give you an idea of what you're going to see tonight, this is all base game content. It is a base game gearlock. It is a base game tyrant. I'm only using base game chips. Let me know also if it's a bit too dark, because it looks a bit too dark on my screen, but I've realized that depending on what angle I have my monitor, depends on whether it looks dark or light. So let me know if it is too dark in the main screen, and I can brighten it up if I need to. So yeah, base game, everything except for the first 3 day cards. So the first 3 day cards in the base game are always the same. You always have day 1, day 2, day 3, which are always the same cards. Now, what was it that introduced the new cards? The Age of Tyranny. Age of Tyranny introduced an alternative set of cards and gave you multiple options. So I'm using Age of Tyranny day 1, day 2, day 3, and I don't know which ones we're going to get. So Tommy's saying that it looks light. Ian says it looks fine. And Scott is telling me it's pronounced Gendricks. Yes, thank you very much. Not too dark, but could use some more contrast. Okay, I'll fiddle around with that for next time. I have changed one of the color parameters. In fact, I can do that quite easily. Just bear with us a minute. I can do that because I want you to have the best experience possible. So I'm going to up the contrast from 0.32 to 0.42. There we go. Just for you, Edward. I have increased the contrast from 0.32 to 0.42. Let me know if that is any better. I have the multiple camera setup. We have this camera, obviously, for this. I have one camera for my gearlock. We have another camera for the battle mat. And this time, just to experiment, I have the side camera at that angle. The side camera is to my right tonight. Hello, side camera. I'm waving at it. It's not working. Oh, the side camera has frozen. Right, okay. So I just need to reset the side camera. That's interesting. So let's deactivate and reactivate. Hello, side camera. There you go. So we got the side camera there, which means I'm going to be holding cards up that way tonight rather than the other way. just experimenting, see how we get on. Anyway, this is not really going to be a tutorial. This is going to be more of a playthrough. If you are watching this and this is the first stream you've seen of mine for Too Many Bones, I would recommend going back and watching the first stream that I did this year, because that was definitely more of a tutorial. And as these videos have gone on, they've been more of playthroughs and less of tutorials. And as always, just before we start, I just wanted to say that if you are in the chat and you are a rules expert with Too Many Bones, and I am doing something wrong rules-wise, please let me know. Put it in big capital letters. Tell me that I'm getting it wrong rules-wise. But please try and avoid giving me any strategic tactical advice in the chat unless I actually ask for it. Because I just want to avoid the situation which we got into near the end of January, where basically the chat was telling me what to do because people were far more experienced with the games, and I ended up just sort of following their instructions and not playing the game myself. So if you are watching this not live, if you are watching this afterwards, or if you're watching this live and you have comments on my strategic or tactical choices, please let me know afterwards, because I do want to know, I do want to improve. Now, two more things just before we start. Apologies for all of this. I have to say that although I have a professional working relationship with Chip Theory Games now, woohoo, which I didn't 2 months ago, but now I do. I am doing some work professionally with Chip Theory Games. Despite that, this is not a sponsored video. I am doing this video purely off my own back because I want to do it, but also a lot of my Patreon supporters like me doing these videos as well. So this video is only made possible thanks to the support of my Patreon campaign. You can see the link in the bottom right, patreon.com/gaming rules. And if you're wondering how I'm able to spend so much of my time producing these videos, it's because of the Patreon. So thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. And if you do like the content that I make, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Even just $1 a month helps. And a quick shout out to new Patreon supporters in the last week. I've had 3 new Patreon supporters in the last week, so thank you very much for your support. Eric, Kelly Bigella, and Chris Ray. Thank you very much for your support. Right, we're going to crack on and start playing. So we're playing on the easiest difficulty level today because I've been told Gendricks is a really hard opponent. Tantrum isn't very good against Gendricks, and solo is also very difficult against Gendricks. So we're going to be playing on the easy mode, which means I start off with 2 extra health. So I've got 6 health. I also get 1 training point at the start of the game, and so that George carries on liking me and helping me with the burn cycle rulebook, I've put it into dexterity. You can spend that first point wherever you want, but I know George recommends dexterity. And because Tantrum is a melee character, yeah, I think that. Tantrum starts off with the rage dice here, rage, the 1.0 dice, that's there, and axe collector and body count. These start off on the board already. The objective is to find and defeat Gendricks. We have 10 days to do it in. This is going to be my day counter because I don't have the nice map yet. And I'm going to be using these gold beads here as progress tokens. So I've got to get 8 progress tokens, and I've only got 10 days to do it in. The baddies are made up of these 4. Now I want to get the names right, so let me just, the scales, there's bog. Is that orcs and trolls? Yes, I got it right. Okay, so scales, bog, orcs and trolls. Importantly, not goblins, because previously on Too Many Bones I played Tantrum, and I was playing against a tyrant that had goblin friends, and goblins have an ability. What's the ability called? Chat, remind me what the ability is called, which basically removes active dice from here. Oh, it's horrendous. It's really, really bad against some characters, and it was really bad against Tantrum, and that's the reason we lost. Definitely. Right, okay, we're going to jump in. So the turn sequence is as follows. I always forget the turn sequence. Where is the turn sequence printed? It's printed on the Gearlock Adventuring Reference Guide. I've got my guides just off camera here. So we do a new day, we do the turn counter, we are on day 1, and we basically have mischief. That was it. Thank you very much. And we have a new encounter. So off we go. Day 1. Are we all ready? I'm excited about this. I am excited. I am a little nervous because it's been a month since I played, and I might be a bit rusty with the rules. We will see. We will see. Now, side camera. Okay, am I going to be able to read it on there? Yes, right. So I'm not looking at the card. I'm looking at my screen. This might be tricky. Quiet in the library. Standing before the Gearlock Council is beyond intimidating. Typically, it holds court in the Grand Hall, but this mission is much more hush-hush. Council members insisted this discussion needed to happen in the privacy of the council library. As Elder Member Nobulus Grint begins to talk, several books on gearlock biology and biological experimentation can be seen lying open on the table. Nobulus notices the tome's conspicuousness and quickly closes them, but not before others catch a peek at some fascinating texts. We can see this is a day 1 card. And remember, there are 7 different day 1 cards included with Age of Tyranny. So this is the day 1 card. Right, we're going to flip it over. These are our choices. We have the first choice. This text reads, to extend one's vitality, consider artificial means of improving one's bio vessel. Each gearlock may place a 3 buff HP chip in their prep area. And if I do that, I'm going to get a loot, as well as getting a training point. So that's one option. The other option is the text reads, many creatures have skin that has been toughened over time. Learning where and when to strike can limit the effectiveness of this natural defenses. Persistent, reduce value of all thick skin skills by 1 for this adventure. So these are the 2 choices I have, and I'm going to go with this one. Am I going to go with this one? Right. If I choose this, I get to reduce the value of all thick skin skills by 1. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be coming across any creatures with thick skin skills. So I am actually just going to have a look through these chips right now, because there's no point in me taking that if I'm not going to be coming across anything with thick skin. Right, I am going to be coming across something with thick skin. I've just noticed that there is a troll in the stack who has the thick skin ability. I don't know which other baddies also have thick skin, but I think that's the one I'm going to take. I don't fancy taking the one that just gives me 3 buff HP for the next fight. So yeah, I'm going to be choosing that. So this card, I could just put it there. Is that easier to read than the side camera? It probably is, actually. So yeah, so basically I'm going to choose this. So I get 1 training point, I get 1 progress point, and for the rest of this adventure, the value of all thick skin skills is reduced by 1. This is a card I've not seen before. Okay, so that's quite cool. Trolls have thick skin. Thank you, Matthias. So I'll put that there and promptly forget about it, because that's what I do. There you go. We have 1 progress and we get a training point. Now, having read the suggested guide for Tantrum, get hit points to 5 or 6, done. Then take Tantrum's dex to at least 4, done. Then start focusing on attack, but if playing solo, prioritize 1 or 2 defense dice before more dexterity. The other option is that I could buy a skill. Now, there's multiple ways to play each of the gearlocks. You've got different skill specifications, because you're not going to unlock all of these skills during the game. Does it count as loot? I don't think it does count as loot. No. So I can go down the rage route, but I don't think I'm going to go down that route just yet. I can go down this route and use these skirmisher skills here, or I could go down the mimic route and get these. There's a lot of choices of where you want to go. But I think what I'm going to do is I am going to focus on stats to start with, and I'm just going to buy 1 point of defense. Now, normally you have to roll to see if you increase defense, but because I've got 0, I don't need to roll. Okay, so I've now got 1 point of defense, and that is the end of day 1. We just do that 10 times and then it's game over. Dead easy. We'll only be for half an hour. Yeah, he says. Right, now, the bit I normally forget is the recovery step. So I can either lockpick, trade loot, and then individual options, which I'm going to scout the area. So we're going to scout the area, and off we go. 2, so I get to look at this one. And this is a dragon hatchling with engulf. It is a ranged character. Now, one of the things with Too Many Bones that you will struggle with when you're learning the game is knowing whether to put that to the bottom or not. And this decision is made based on your character. Like, for example, is engulf an ability which is really bad for my character? If it is, I put that on the bottom. I don't know whether it is or not. I'm going to try and work it out myself. Engulf. All damage rolled also hits all units adjacent to target. Right, I'm playing solo. So this is actually not going to affect me whatsoever. And if I can play it correctly, I'm going to maneuver myself around and get his friends next to me, so that when he attacks me, there we go. Russ is here. Videos for this have made you really want to play it. Cool. I mean, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, maybe we'll play at some point together later this year. I'd love to, Russ. Just let me know when you're able to come round. Right. So that's it. We're on day 2. Yeah, day 2. Off we go. Right. Are we ready? I'm not looking at the next card because the next card could be blue. Oh no, I know what the next card is. It's number 3. Yes, as a melee character, Ingulf can be your friend. Thank you, Diane. I thought so. Right. Okay. Next card is. Let's try and read this. This is a bit tricky. This, just because my vision, because of my glasses. Somebody to love. Hidden in the bushes, it's easy to see the end of the battle unfold. Tensions between all species and races and Daelor are running high. Slightest disagreement regularly spills into full-fledged carnage. Only a handful of fighters remain amidst a battlefield littered with slain foes. Moving from the bushes to the battlefield will be difficult unless hiding spots can be found among some other fallen fighters. Right, we have a choice. Both of them are a fight, as you can see from the icon in the top right. The top option is we can stay hidden and finish the fight. We make a battle queue of 2 baddie points. Baddies enter the battle mat starting with 2 reduced hit points. Place an untargetable effect die on all gear locks for round 1. All baddies heal for 1 hit point at the end of each round. All right. Or they're wounded, let's charge. If we do that, they see you coming from a mile away and hail their commanding officer. Well, the battle queue is 2 baddie points, but a 5-point baddie. Baddies enter the battle mat with the starting hit point reduced by 2 and a bleed effect die. Both choices, baddies with starting hit points of 2 or fewer, are immediately defeated prior to being placed on the mat. Right, okay. So we have a choice. The choice is we can either fight 2 baddie points. I'm untargetable for the first round, but all baddies heal 1 hit point at the end of each round. All right, that's the first option. Let's put it on here. Right, the second option is it's the 2 baddies, but with a 5-point commanding officer. They start with their hit point reduced by 2, which is exactly the same, but they all start with bleed. Now, bleed means that they take a damage at the start of their turn, and bleed doesn't disappear like poison does. Yeah, so they're basically bleeding out. Now, either way, whichever one we choose, we get 2 training points and we get loot. So, Ian is saying charge. Paul is saying option 2. I was leaning towards option 2 as well. It does mean we're fighting a 5-point baddie. But I do like the idea of them having bleed at the start of the battle. So we're going to go with option 2. Okay, so we have our first battle. We're making a battle queue of 2 baddie points, and we add a 5-point baddie. Now the 5-point baddie I think always goes on top. Again, tell me if I'm wrong. So we're making a battle queue of those 2 and a 5-point baddie. Right, okay, let's see where these go. So the 5-point baddie is a Troll Enforcer with Thick Skin 1, although, because I read a book, it's got Thick Skin 0. It has 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It joins as a melee on lane 1. And its initiative is 2. Okay. Number 2 is the Dragon Hatchling that we scouted with 3 health, going on initiative 6. No, not 3 health, 1 health. I'm sure the chat is probably telling me, reduce the health by 2. Yep. That is a range character in lane 2. And then the third one is an Orc Grunt. 4 hit points normally, so it only has 2. This is a melee baddie, which starts there, and that's on initiative 2 as well. Right, okay, so that's that done. They all get a bleed effect die. Where's my bleeding die? Bleed effect. Let me have a look. 2. Oh, we need the initiative. We need the round. Bleed. So that's bleeding for 1. Not that one. There's 2 different types of effect die with different symbols on them. Not that one. That one. Bleed. And bleed. Right, there we go. Okay, so I think that's right. They've started with 2 fewer hit points than normal. And it does say baddies with the starting hit points of 2 or fewer are immediately defeated. We didn't have any of that. They have a bleed effect on them. Just remind me, at the start, the unit takes 1 true damage at the start of its turn. Right, okay. Yeah, that's it. Right, so where am I going to go and what initiative am I going to be on? So I've got my dice tray here. I'm on a 5. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I'm going there. I'm going after the dragon, or the dragon hatchling, but before the others. Okay, so where am I going to go? I'm a melee character, so I go on any of these, but that has engulf. So in fact, if I go here, it means that's going to attack me, and it's going to deal damage to this. So actually, I think I want to go here, because that damage is actually going to go onto the Orc Grunt. Yeah, I think that's right. Both of the 1-point baddies are immediately defeated. Only if they have 2 or fewer hit points. So the Dragon Hatchling actually has 3 hit points printed on it, -2. And this one has 4 hit points printed on it, -2 down to 2. So this is on 1 hit point. Oh, you're right. It's going to die at the start of its turn because of bleed. Yes, thank you, Darren. I just spotted that. So the engulf is not going to happen. So I think I might just ignore the Orc Grunt and let it kill itself because it's bleeding. Yeah, so I'm going to start there. Okay, we are ready for round 1. The Dragon Hatchling goes and dies. Right, easiest baddie that I have ever defeated ever in the history of a Too Many Bones game. Done. 1 baddie down. Oh, it's day 2. I forgot to move my day marker on. Day 2. Right. So now it's me, and that can go. Yes. Right. So me. I have 4 points of dexterity. I only have 3 attack, but I do have 1 defense. Oh, at the start of battle, that rage should go there. I think I'm just going to hit it. Yeah, I am just going to have 3 attack and 1 defense, and I'm not going to use any of my skills. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. In fact, I haven't got any skills to use, so I'm going to re-roll everything that doesn't land in the tray. Okay, so there we go. So the bones goes into my backup plan. I have done 2 damage. Now, it's not had a turn yet, so it hasn't had a chance to roll its defense. And its thick skin is reduced by 1, so that's fine. So that's 2 damage, and I've got a point of defense, which goes there. And every time I attack, my rage ticks up. So I'm now at 1.2, and I've done 2 damage to this. Okay, I think that's right. You can see from the side cam that this now only has 1 health left. Okay, so that's me done. So now it is the Troll Enforcer, which has got 1 health left, so dies. It was the right choice. It was absolutely the right choice to do this one. So that's that gone. Then we have the Orc Grunt, which moves. I might just move it to here. And then it's going to... Oh, it takes a damage. And then it's going to attack me. It's got 1 attack and 1 defense. Okay, so it's done 1 damage to me. But I have my 1 defense, so that's that gone. And it's got 2 points of defense. Now, this is going to be irrelevant because the true damage goes through the defense. So actually, we don't need to carry on playing because what happens is we will go to round 2. It doesn't matter what I do at all. Oh, I should have got an axe because I killed something. Did I kill it? No, I didn't kill it. No, it died itself. Yeah, I hit it, but it died itself from the bleeding, so I don't collect the axe. No, sorry, it's not the axe, the body count. That's what I'm thinking. It's the body count. Yeah, so David's is just, yeah, body count reminder. But I didn't actually kill it. I mean, it says personally. You have to kill it personally, which I think means you deliver the killing blow. If you kill it, you get a body count. Yeah, but I didn't kill it, did I? You personally defeated. I think the troll died from bleed. I got it down to 1 health, and then it died at the start of its turn. So in round 2... Ah, right. So I might kill it. I might attack it now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and kill it now. Now I have a backup plan of get angry. Increase rage die by 0.2. No, I think I'm just going to attack it. So yeah, 3 attack dice. Because yeah, if I manage to kill this, I will get the body count. So 3 attack dice and 1 defense. Okay, well, the bones goes in there, and I have done 2 damage, which takes off the shield. I've got 2 points of defense, and then the bleed kills it, and that is the end of the encounter. So I didn't actually kill any of them personally at all. The bleed did it. But that is the end of that encounter. So I get 2 training points and loot. Right, let's have a look at the loot. I have shuffled these. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've drawn a fortunate discovery. Why is it not focusing? It only focuses when I put my hand around it. If I do that, it focuses straight away. Like there's something at the top. Anyway, I've got a fortunate discovery. Select one of your consumable skill dice and place it in its spot above your mat. It is now for use. Now, this works in a different way for me. I'm going to have 3 axes. I think that's how fortunate discovery works for Tantrum. Let me just check. Axe collector. Fortunate discovery, skill to 3 axes. Yes, there we go. We have 3 axes. So that's the loot, and I get 2 training points. Right, what am I going to do with my 2 training points? That is also a progress point. We have 2 days, 2 progress points. We're going okay so far. 2 training points. Oh, these come back. That goes back. Okay. I'm tempted not to get too complicated. And I think because I've now got 3 axes, I was going to take one of these 3 mimic dice, but I don't think I am now because I've got 3 axes. So I think I'm just going to increase my base stats to start with. So I'm going to try and increase my attack. My first training point is going to be to try and increase my attack. So because my attack stat is 3, I need to roll 3 dice. And if I get a bones, I failed. I didn't fail. So my attack has gone up to 4. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to increase my dexterity. Now, you don't have to make a roll for that. You don't have to make a test for that. My dexterity is now 5. George, you'll be happy. So there you go. I've invested in some better stats rather than going down the skills route. Again, you know, what would you do? If you've played Tantrum before, would you have done something different? I'm not going to change my mind. I'm just curious as to what other people do. Right, that is it. So we now go to the recovery step. I don't need to heal or anything. So I'm going to scout. Come here. Even with the dice tray, I can't roll dice inside the tray. 3. We're looking at a level 1 baddie. And it is a troll brute with thick skin and careless. Oh, I'm going to keep this on top because the thick skin, as we know, is nullified. Okay, right. That's it, day 3. Let's draw a card. Right, this is the last of the setup cards, effectively. The first 3 days are always fixed cards. Right, okay, so let's try and hold that here and try and read it on the other screen. Cibron Crossing. Oh yeah, because on day 3 you get to the river. Cibron Crossing is a bridge of numerous conflicts. It's not uncommon for the trade thoroughfare to be out for weeks at a time. There are often attacks during reconstruction. Adolescent orcs and trolls love burning nearby completed bridges for sport. Novice kobolds and bog creatures love using workers as target practice. Needless to say, the bridge is out. There seem to be plenty of enemy minions just standing about, and a bridge is the quickest way across. Right, we have No options. Okay, so let's go back to here. Do baddies float? Let's find out. We're having a combat. The reward is 2 training points, which is awesome. The battle queue, endless 1-point baddies. Right, this is another new one. I've not had this before at all. Oh, Edward's saying he's been playing Tantrum a lot and loves the green tree, but it's dependent on the tyrant. Cool, right. Yeah, so I don't know which is good for Gendricks. So the battle queue is endless 1-point baddies. Only hash baddies equal to party size are allowed on battle mat at one time. Oh, because it's a narrow bridge. So there's only one baddie, so there's endless 1-point baddies, but only one at a time on the battle mat. When baddies are defeated during this battle, they are flipped face down in the position where they were defeated. Other units can still occupy this position. On their turn, Gearlocks may spend 1 dex to move a single adjacent defeated baddie to an available position also adjacent to the Gearlock. Right. Success is achieved as soon as all 4 positions in a single lane of the battle mat are filled with defeated baddies. And this is one reason why this game is fantastic, is these cards are just crazy ideas. So anyway, let's go. Let's set it up. So we have a 3 hit point troll. Hang on. We are 30 minutes in and I haven't said I love this game yet. I love this game. We have a 3 hit point troll, which is going lane 1, melee, right? And then me, well, I'm obviously going here, okay? The troll is on initiative 1 because he's super slow. And I am on initiative 4 because I'm faster than the troll. Okay, so let me just read this again. When the baddie is defeated, it's flipped face down. And what I'm trying to do is I am trying to get all 4 positions in a single lane filled with defeated baddies. Right, you're making a bridge from their bodies. Thank you, Mark. Yes. It's Connect 4. I need to get Vicky. Vicky's really good at Connect 4. This is brilliant. I love this one. This is really good. Okay. So off we go then. It's me. It's round 1. It's me first. I am going to attack it. I've got 5 decks, so I'm going to use 4 attack dice and a defense. This is so awesome, having 4 attack dice at the start of the game. Right, off we go. And the thick skin one is irrelevant. Done. Dead. So I've got a defense. I've got some bones. And I've done 3 damage. The thick skin one is ignored and it's dead. So that gets flipped and goes face down there. Right. That gets removed. And then, so what happens next? At the end of the round, we get a new 1-point baddie. I think we do. So we get a new 1-point baddie. This is a kobold tracker. Oh, this is hardy. We don't like hardies. Now, this is going to come in on lane 1 as well, I think. And this is ranged. I think it comes in there. That's right. It does come in lane 1. I think it comes in the lowest lane available. Okay, and that's coming in, I think, after me. I think every 1-point and 5-point baddie that enters the battle after the battle has started always comes in at the end. See, I'm remembering these rules. I will just check the chat to make sure nobody, so the number's irrelevant. But I think that's right. Oh, remember rage and body count. Thank you. Yes. So I did kill it. So I hit it. It's every time I attack, and body count goes up by 1 because I did defeat something. I can basically cash this in for hit points at any time. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Why is thick skin? So thick skin is ignored because at the start of the game, I got this card here. So persistent for the rest of this adventure, reduce the value of all thick skin skills by 1. There you go. It's also got compound, which means it gets more and more damage as time goes on. Oh, and we are on round 2. But the good news is I go first on round 2. So I am going to spend my 5 decks. I'm going to spend 1 of it to go here. And then I'm going to spend the other 4 of it to attack. Just 4 attack dice, straight up attacking, no messing about. Yeah. Oh, but it's got hardy. So it can only take... It can only take 1 point of damage from this. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that defense die, and I'm going to roll 3 attack and 1 defense instead, because there's more chance of getting a bones on the defense die. Right, so I'm attacking, which means my rage goes up to 1.4. Okay. So I've got a defense. I've got 4 damage, but that's irrelevant because it's just 1 because of the hardy. Yeah. Now, could I use my axe? No, because I'm now adjacent to it, so I can't use my axe from adjacent to it. And in fact, any turn this unit takes damage. So even if I'd have thrown an axe from adjacent to it, all damage is added up. It's not per attack. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Now I could trade in this for 2 bones, but I don't think I'm going to. No, I think we're done. It now attacks me. So it's attacking me with 2 dice because it's round 2. And I have 1 point of defense. It's still my turn, yes. But I don't think there's anything else I want to do, is there? No, I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Oh, see what you're saying. It's still my turn. In other words, it's only 1 damage per turn. Yeah. Okay, so it's done 1 damage on me, which comes off that, and it's rolled a bones, which for it does nothing. Okay. Round 3. So it's me. I'm just going to stay where I am. On their turn, Gearlocks may spend 1 dex to move a single adjacent defeated baddie to an available position also adjacent to the Gearlock. Now, presumably, I can't move the one that's on myself. I can't move that one there because it's not adjacent to me. It's actually on my space. So I don't think I can do that. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to hit it. I mean, I just need to deal a damage, really. But I will try and go for a defense. So I'll go with 3 attack and 1 defense, and I'm hoping that should be enough. So I'm attacking, which means it goes to 1.6. If it ever gets to 1.8, if it ever gets to 2.0 at the end of my turn, I lose it, basically. Okay, yeah, done it. In fact, I've got 2 bones, but I've done 2 damage, which is reduced to 1. So that's it. It's dead. And my body count goes up by 1. My rage is now at 1.6. I'm getting really angry. And that is defeated. And flip there. Okay, so at the end of the round, we get a new 1 point baddie. This is an Orc Scout with 3 health and raiding. And it's melee, sorry, it's ranged, and it's always lane 1. So am I right in thinking it is always lane 1 that's going to come in? Now, it's now round 3. Yes, you can stand on them. Yeah. So I want to start building the bridge, but I don't think this counts as adjacent to me. So I can't move this one to here. I'm going to have to move there. No, how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to move this to here. Yeah, this is ranged. Oh, I had 1 dex left. Oh, so you're saying, so before that arrives, I was here. I could move that. Ah, so this is what I have to do. I have to move it to there. And then next round, I move it to there. Yeah, I think that's right. Gearlocks may spend 1 dex to move a single adjacent defeated baddie to an available position also adjacent to the Gearlock. Yeah, okay, so for this round, I can move it to there. Then the Orc Scout arrives. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, and now it's round 3. So, what are we going to do? Are we just going to hit it? Are we just going to hit it for 4 and try and kill it? Ah, so this is the thing. Because normally you would spend your dex to move and then use all of your rest of your dex. The position down is also next to you. Oh, of course. Yeah. Duh. I can move it to there. Yeah, normally you would spend your dex to move and then any remaining dex you would use on an attack. Whereas in this one, I kind of want to attack and save points of dex for something else. But I do want to kill it. It's round 4, is it? Oh yeah, thank you. I did take 2 rounds to kill the kobold. Round 4 already. We're going to be taking fatigue damage soon. How much attack do we want on this? I mean, I could just use the axe collector. I could just throw an axe. So I think I think I'm just going to use 3 attack dice, and I'm not going to use any defense dice. That's going to leave me with 2 points of dexterity. Okay? Because I have a plan. It's a cunning plan, but I am going to hit the Orc Scout for 3 attack. Right, I have done 3 damage and a bone. The 3 damage is good. My rage dice is now at 1.8. So that is dead. Okay. I have 2 points of dex left. I move to here, and then I move that to there. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, my body count is now at 3. I have 4 bones. And this is at 1.8. Which means I'm going to have to use it to kill something immediately. I think we've probably got this. If this is a melee character, I think we've got it. So at the end of the round... Oh, you can't move after your roll. Okay, that's... Oh, right, okay. So you can't move after you roll, but you can spend dex to do other things. That's where I was getting it mixed up. So thank you very much. So my 1 dex is going to help me how? Can you stack things on top of each other? Okay, so it is move and then roll. I thought it was, but I was getting confused with spending dex after I've rolled to do other stuff. So the question is, can I move that to there? Would I want to do that? I'm trying to work out how I'm going to get one here. This is like one of those puzzles. Now, I don't see how I'm going to get one to here unless I was here. And if I go there, that means I'm probably not having an attack. You can't stack them. Okay, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's not a baddie position. Success is achieved as soon as all 4 positions in a single lane of the battle mat are filled with defeated baddies. Yeah, so I need to get a single lane filled with baddies, and I'm trying to work out how I get a baddie here. So, yeah, okay, so that was the end of that round. We now go to round 5. A new thing appears, and it is melee, and it's got 3 health, and it's hardy. Now, that's not ideal. Right, so this now goes on lane 2, because it's melee, and it can't go on me, so it goes on lane 2. So we have a lane 2 baddie there, with 3 health. We can put side cam on. It is a kobold green thumb, and it's hardy, and it's going in at the end, and round 5, and it's me first. So, are we just going to, this turn, not attack? I mean, I could just kill it. I do have my rage dice at 1.8. No, this is not Tom Hardy. This is Jeremy Hardy. Yeah, my rage dice is at 1.8, which means I can use it to execute a baddie. Instantly defeat an adjacent baddie up to 1 point. The question is, do I want to? Because this is not actually hurting me that much. This is only going to be doing 1 attack a turn to me. I don't know whether I actually want to bother defeating it or not. I don't think I do. Right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going first. I'm going to spend 1 of my decks to move to here. Okay, let's put the side cam on. I'm going to use another dex to pick up this body and put it here. I have 3 decks left. I am going to now use 1 defense die to get 1. Okay, so I've not performed an attack. Okay. So because I haven't performed an attack, my rage dice doesn't go up. Now, if this deals a point of damage to me, I'm going to hit 2.0, but that's fine because then I can calm down and then I can kill it. Right, I think I'm done. I know, Scott, you're finding it difficult to not give advice, but yeah, just let me know. Let me know if I'm getting the rules right. Because I think I have. So now it is the Kobold Green Thumbs go, and I'm going to move it to there. It's then going to attack me for 1, which is hopefully not going to deal me any damage. It doesn't. 1 minus my 1 defense, so I don't take any damage. That's the end of the round. We're then going to round 6, which is a fatigue round. So at that point, both of us take a true damage at the start of the round. And then on my go, I use my execute ability and kill it. Is that right? I think that's right. So yeah, I use that, I exhaust that, I use the execute ability, and if it had have hit me and had done me a damage, this die would have gone to 2.0. I could have then used 2 of my bones to calm down, put it at 1.8, and then kill it. I think that's right. So that's killed, that goes there, and the fight is over. That is one of the most interesting combats that I've had. There you go. So yeah, did I get that right rules-wise? I have now made a bridge of bodies across. Does my rage tick up from fatigue? It's a good point. It might do, actually. That is a very good point. Rage. Anytime on Tantrum's turn... Tantrum must increase his active rage die for every hit point that he loses. Yeah, so actually that would have happened. So my rage die would have ticked up to 2.0. I would have then had to use 2 bones to calm down, tick it down to 1.8, and then use the 1.8. There you go. Yeah. So, awesome. Awesome. Really, really good. Yeah. And my body count goes up to 4. Okay. Right. We are done. I am 1 hit point down from max. But defeated baddies over there. Right. So, we get 2 training points and some loot. I'm going to take the loot first. Let's see what we've got. We've got a flare distraction. Single use. Reduce the battle queue by 3. It's going to be good. Right. 2 training points. What are we going to go for now? Well, at this point, I think I'm going to go for the extra rage. So I did have rage. I'm now going to go for rage. That's 1 training point. I haven't used any of these axes yet at all. Maybe I'll go down the orange route. Or maybe I buy rage. Maybe I go for here. Now, that's probably a bit too much, isn't it? See, none of these dice don't cost decks to use. Got loads of extra health. What does the horn do? The Horn of the Zerker. May use in your backup plan after use, put it back in its skill slot. It rolls bones. So many different options with this. Yeah. Okay. What's the... Yeah, skills. Disable. That could be quite good. I'm going to go for Way of the Wild. Right? Skill dice number 11. That's what I'm going to go for. We'll see if it works out. Oh, the horn is a consumable. You can't train for it. Right, okay. Yellow dice are consumables. You can't train for them. Thank you. You can only find them. Right, we are done. That was day 3. I've got another progress. So we're making progress all the time. We've made 3 progress. That is day 3 done. And again, that's what I've bought, but let me know. Oh yeah, anger management would have been a good one. But I've got to have that before I get that. So I thought I'd try something different with this. Right, we're now on to day 4. So the first 3 days were the fixed cards. Yeah. Thank you, Scott, for just reminding people. So no tactical advice unless I ask for it. But I am curious, after I've made a decision, if you would have made the same decision. So, and yes, I'm aware anger management is really useful, but you can only take anger management. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can get anger management. Sorry. The star, I was getting mixed up between the coloured stripes. Anger management you can take. I'll take that next time. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking, I saw an arrow there when there wasn't an arrow. I'm seeing things. Yeah, thank you very much. So we are now on day 4. We have the first card from the deck. This could be blue or green. It is green. And these are the solo cards, I think. Yeah, these are from the base set. These are the solo cards from the base set. So off we go, day 4. A dire situation. Can I read that? My desire to sleep is clashing with my fear of being eaten by wolves. The torches only burn for so long, must stay awake. Ahoo! Jolted from my involuntary slumber, my sleeping gear becomes a tornado of chaos as I scramble from under my blanket. A few dying embers flicker weakly in the expiring fire, giving just enough light to see nothing at all. I look up to find some moonlight through the trees, but my view of the night sky is suddenly eclipsed by the evil glow of 2 huge yellow eyes. Loki come to wake me up in the middle of the night. As I slowly stand, my stomach turns as I realise I'm still only half the beast's size at best. I desperately fumble through my belt for a weapon that's not there, and the direwolf looks hungry. Okay, so what have we got? We have 2 choices. We can either have a fight. I must find my weapon. The battle queue is a 1-point baddie and a 5-point wolf. Cannot use skill dice until after the first 2 rounds of battle, or I must find my pack. Battle queue is a 1-point and a 5-point wolf. Can only use skill dice the first 2 rounds of battle. Which one of those should I go for? So the battle queue is that and a wolf. So what do? Do I look through these until I find a wolf? Or are wolves? Wolves are not here. Right. Wolves have been put away in the box because I didn't think I needed them. So I'm just going to go to my trove chest off camera and open up the 5-point beasts because I think it's a beast. Yeah, direwolf. Right, there you go. First one I found. So we have a 1-point baddie and a 5-point wolf. Cannot use skill dice until after the first 2 rounds of battle. Now, that's really only this. Can only use skill dice the first 2 rounds of battle. Because these are skill dice, but they will still tick up, won't they? I think I'm going to go with option 1. So I can't use skill dice until after the first 2 rounds of battle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think. I'm not sure. We'll find out if that was the right decision soon. Okay, so we have, what have we got? We have an orc peon. It is a melee, ranged 1, 3 hit points. The direwolf has got 6 health, is in lane 2, and is melee. It's got lashback 2. So I think that means every time I hit it with melee, I'm going to get hit back. Yes. It's like Counter-Strike. And Rage 1, if it's damaged, I think. Yeah. Okay, right. Initiatives. The Orc is on 3. And the Wolf is on 4. And I am on... Scott says he would read it. Oh, both bodies should be wolves. Oh, it's a 1-point and a 5-point wolf. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. But I read it the other way. I read it as a 1-point baddie and a 5-point wolf. So I'm going to change that Orc peon. I'll shuffle that back in. So I'm going to look through my 1-point baddies, and we have a dire wolf pup, which has still got 3 health and is still melee, so it's in exactly the same position. Somebody's just gone past the window on a skateboard because they think they're in the 80s. Need a way to ping Paul. Yeah, it's all right. I saw it. We're there. Right. So, yeah, lashback 1, lashback 2. Initiative values are exactly the same. So we're all good. Where am I going to go? Well, I kind of want to throw axes at that other wolf. Yeah, I could just run away from it and throw axes at it. Yeah, let's start next to this one and try and kill it. Right. Well, we'll see what initiative I'm on. Let's go for high. Let's try high. 3. Okay, so I go before Direwolf Pup. Is that going to change my mind on where I go? Because that's going to come for me first, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. If I go here, it'll still get me. But is that good? Do we want it there? Let me just think about this. Do we just go there and just hit it as hard as I can? I think I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to hit it as hard as I can. Right, okay. So round 1, it is the direwolf first. It is attack 4? 4 attack. Alrighty then. No skill means no rage. Well, that's the thing. I can't use my skill dice. This is where we need an official ruling. Because... Oh yeah, I can't use my axes. Thank you. I would have thought this rage would still tick up with me taking damage. Because I just can't use it. So that's the way I'm going to play it, unless the chat tells me otherwise. Okay? So the direwolf is attacking me, and it's dealt. I'm almost dead. 5 damage. I'm dead. Is that it? Is it as simple as that? Am I just dead? My rage ticks up. Yes, but I am dead. Wow. I mean, they got a lucky roll. That is a very lucky roll. There's nothing I could have done about that, apart from buy an extra hit point last time. Yeah, I am KO'd. Wow. Right. So we need to read the rules on. Oh, it was all going so well. Yes, fastest encounter ever. That is brilliant. I do like that. There's only 1 2 on here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay. So the chance of that happening was extremely slim. KO'd. It's been a few weeks since I got KO'd, so I'm just going to check what happens. Knocked out. 20, 29. Right, 20. Baddie's turn sequence, getting knocked out. This is going to happen. If you are KO'd, your gearlock, chip, and any dice come off the battle mat. If your entire party runs into bad luck and all gearlocks are KO'd, the battle ends immediately, but the adventure continues. Skip the reward phase. and go direct to the recovery phase. So yeah, we basically do not get any of those rewards. Okay, I do come back at full health, but that is it. Encounter over. Well, well, well. That was... yeah. 1 in 36 chance, says Oscar. Thank you very much. Yes, you have to rest. So I'm saying I come back at full health. I come back, and then I use my recovery action to recover. Oh, my dice did tick up to 2.0, though. So, unfortunately, no progress gained for that day, no training points, and no loot. Okay, we are moving on to day 5. Now, that's not good, that. That is really not good because we're a day behind on the progress. We only have 3 progress. If we don't get to 8 progress by day 9, we lose. Okay, next card is... I hope you're all enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. Invited for dinner. Wakey, wakey, little critter. A deep voice bellows as a putrid stench fills my nose and mouth. I cough and spit to gain my breath, but the air is thick with the smell of rotten fruit, or worse. Something pokes my side, and I start to swing. Swing? Why am I swinging? Question forces my eyes open. Everything is upside down and swaying uneasily. I look up and see nothing but green grass. Gaining my senses, I am frighteningly aware I'm bound and hanging, legs lashed to a tree branch, just like a night out in Clumpton. Below me is a boiling pot. Beside it stand 2 troll mules, currently fighting over what to add to their stew. Gearlock stew. Okay, right. So we have a choice. They are both non-combat encounters. We can either pick the locks and escape. We have to make a lock-picking attempt and get a 3F or 2L lock. You escape with loot, just not your own. So we'd get 2 loot. If successful, discard all your current loot. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And draw 2 new loot. If you fail to pick both parts of the lock, remove 2 hit points and take the other choice. Or trick the trolls. I'd taste better after being unbound and rolled in fire ants. It gives a gearlock meat a real kick. Lose 3 hit points from fire ant bites. You may only recover half your hit points during the recovery phase tonight, but the encounter success is achieved no matter what the outcome is. Oh, this is... Oh. Am I any good at lock-picking attempts? I might try the lock-picking attempt. In for a penny, in for a pound. Right, okay, we're going to try the lock-picking attempt. Mainly because I want to remind myself how the rules for lock-picking attempts work. So let's put this on. Let's put this on here. Right, okay, so... we roll all of these dice. I need, first of all, it's a 3F followed by a 2F. So I roll this first. Have I got a 3F? No, I haven't got a 3F, but I do have this. Now, remind myself what that does. That is, give an action die +1 and do not exhaust it on this lock. Well, that's no good. So if I didn't get a 3F, I can't actually remember how lockpicking works. I know you get a re-roll against the first one. Your attempt is over when you fail to open a lock and you have no more action dice, or you solve all of your locks. Locks must be solved from left to right, but locks open will stay open. If you fail to open the starting lock, you may make a second attempt immediately once per day. So that is not going to help me with the 3F. So because it was the first lock, I get a free reroll. Okay, so we still don't have a 3F, but I do have that, which is re-roll 1 action die and also the intuition die. I'm re-rolling that. Now, which is the best one? Which is the one with the 3F? That's got 1 on it. That's got 1 on it. Have they all got 1 on it? That doesn't. Okay, so this has 1 3F on it, the brown one. And the grey one, well, I think I want the grey one because the grey one's also got a 2F on it. Yeah, so I'm going to re-roll that and the grey one. Okay. Same again. I'm going to re-roll that and that one. Got exactly the same. Okay. Oh, the colours match the ones they're best at. That makes sense. Okay, so I got another re-roll and a 3T. So yeah, we're re-rolling that. Oh, look at that. There you go. So I got 2F, but because of this, I give that a +1, so it's a 3F, and it's a save, which means it doesn't exhaust when used on this lock. So the first lock is open, and I don't exhaust the dice to do so. Right, so now we go on to the second lock, where I need a 2L. Yes, I'll take my armour off before climbing the tree. Yes, good reference. We have a 2L. Excellent. So the lock is open. We have picked our lock. And we have escaped. So we lose that loot, but we do get 2 more loot. So what have we got? We have a mech pick. During your lock picking attempt, you can bypass a lock of 4 or less. Yeah, could have done with that. And Zelfie root. Heal yourself for 1 hit point at the start of each round during battle. Place this loot in prep area as a reminder. Okay. And the actual card, we get a progress point. And we got the 2 loot. And we get a training point. Okay, so progress point. Much needed progress point. Training point. So I'm going to have anger management. We are going to have the anger management. And I will need to reread the rules on anger management. It's a good film, I think. I think I saw anger management. I went to London once with a friend of mine and saw it. Who's in it? Is it Robert De Niro and the funny guy? People are shouting Zelfie route. Oh, Zelda route. Oh, what did I say? 3F2L? I think I was right. Anyway. What's that guy called? He's going to do my head in. Yeah, somebody look it up on IMDb. Anger management. Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller? Maybe it's Ben Stiller. Anyway, anger management. Increase or decrease active rage die by exactly the number rolled. Okay, so basically it's a skill. I spend a dex to use it. It's an I, instantly reduce my thing. Right, okay, got it. Adam Sandler, that was it. Thank you. Yeah, I fancy watching that again. I remember it being quite good. It was a long time ago. it was in the late 90s, I think. I was working as an IT consultant for GlaxoSmithKline. Oh, they were the days. Anyway, right, we are done. Recovery phase. I'm on full health, so I'm going to scout. It's a 3, so we're going to scout. Oh, I need to shuffle that in, don't I? Robin Williams. Nah, it wasn't Robin Williams. Yeah. Oh, Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. Charlie Sheen. People are just putting random names in the chat now. I thought it was Robert De Niro. Was it Jack Nicholson? Wow. 2003. Yeah, so I left that company in 2003. So it was probably something like it was the early noughties. Quite scary to think we're in the 20s, the roaring 20s. It was a long time ago, defending himself in the backlash of linking an Adam Sandler movie. Yes. Okay, so it was Jack Nicholson. Right, thank you. Still want to watch it. So we're scouting and we found an orc peon. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, because of my high attack value, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, Charlie Sheen had a TV show called Anger Management. Well, there we go. You learn a lot from doing these streams. Right. We are moving on to day 6. And we are drawing the next card. Okay, it was 2003. So I must have watched that just as I was leaving that place of work. Maybe it was that caused me to leave. I don't know. Right. An issue of lung capacity. 34, 35, 36. How long before I drown in this bog? My ill-advised taunting landed me here, cornered in this soggy cesspool with no one to blame but myself. Like another night out in Clumpton. Thankfully, I remembered that most Ebon have an unnatural aversion to water, if you can even call this water. Yet, there they sit at the water's edge with all manner of sharp and pointy objects. 42, 43, 4. The opposite bank is too far to swim to, and I abandoned my gear behind a boulder on this side. Maybe I can reach out and grab one of their spears. Okay, so we have a choice. Both of them end up in a fight. We can 66, 67, 68 grab it. We have a battle queue, which is now going to be 6 points because it's day 6 and we're 1 character. So a battle queue is 6 points. Reduce by 2 the attack stat of the first baddie to enter lane 1 and increase your attack by 1 for this battle. But no skill dice can be used for the first 2 rounds. Or go for the gear. We have a battle queue of just 6 points. No skill dice can be used for the first round. I am tempted by... I'm tempted by the top one. No, because my attack is already high. No, I'm going to go for the bottom one. I'm going for the bottom one. Right, okay. So we're making a battle queue. The battle queue is 6 baddie points. So we need a 5 and a 1. We know what the 1 is. We don't know what the 5 is. Okay, so the 5 is an Orc Rager. It's raiding. It's got Rage 2. We're basically, I'm as angry as it is. Lane 1, melee, initiative 3. The second one is an Orc Peon, melee, lane 2. Now, raiding means they get a bonus if there is another Orc. I think the unit gains 1 extra attack die for every additional Orc-type baddie on the battle map. So it's actually got 3 attack. This second one's coming in at 3 initiative. Right, my initiative is a 4. Okay, so where am I going to start? I don't like the Rage 2. If I'm going to kill it, I need to kill it outright. I'm going to go first. I could move to here, and then it won't get me. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, if he's wounded, he can hit for 5, because raiding is the +1, and it's got range 2, so if it's wounded, it's attacking for 5 dice. So that's the setup I'm going to use. No skill dice can be used for the first round. Okay, so my 1.0 rage still goes in, but I can't use any of these for the first round. Okay, so round 1, I have 5 dexterity. I am going to go 1, 2, and hit this using 3 attack dice. Ah, no. I don't want to kill it. If I kill it, this will step in. But if I don't kill it, it's going to hit me for 2. So if I'm going to kill it, I don't need to move. I just talked myself out of a really cunning plan. Oh yeah, the Zelfry route. Heal yourself for 1 at the start of each round during battle. Place this loot in prep area as a remote. Oh, is this permanent? No, for a single battle, I can take the Zelfry route, and I heal 1 at the start of each round of battle. I'm not going to use it in this battle. I might use it in the last battle. But yeah, I'm not going to use it here. Place it in the prep area. I don't know where the prep area is. Where is your prep? Oh, it's here. Yeah. Oh, I could have started in lane 4. Yes, thank you. But actually, yeah, I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to stay there. And I'm going to have 4 attack dice and a defense dice. Because I can't use skill dice in the first round. Okay, So we're going to hit the Orc Peon. Now, I think my rage still goes up. What do you think? I'm not using the dice, but I think it still ticks up. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's possibly the worst result ever in the history of worst results. I've got a defense, got 2 bones. Yeah, so I'm going to tick it up. Let me know if you don't think it should be ticked up. I've only dealt 2 damage. Yeah, that is the worst result possible. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to kill it. So actually, this is really, really bad. Yeah, my rage does go up. Okay, I thought it did. Okay, that's it. Yeah, wow, right, okay. So the Orc Rager moves to here and attacks me for 3 because it's got raiding. Okay, that's 4 damage. So 1 defense comes off, that's 3 damage. So I take 3. And this goes from 1.2 to 1.4 to 1.6 to 1.8. Okay. Gulp. Next, we have the Orc Peon that's attacking me for 2. If this gets 3 damage, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about this now. 2 damage. So I'm on 1 health. My rage goes up to 2.0. Yep, thank you, Brian, for the confidence. 1 health. Round 2. Right, I think I'm going to use my body count die. So I've got 4 bodies, and what do? Do I just eat them? Gain hit points when consumed and reset this counter to 0. So yeah, I'm going to eat 4 bodies that I've been carrying around with me to add 4 hit points on. There you go. And no dice can be used for the first round, so I can now use dice. So I could use 2 bones to calm down and then kill that one. Or I could use my anger management and try and tick that up a bit further. What's the 1.8? 1.8 is advance. So yeah, there's lots of different ways I can do this. I might throw an axe. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend 2 of my decks to move to here. Okay. I've got 3 decks left. I've got this Way of the Wild. Okay, so 3 decks left. Anger Management for 1, Way of the Wild for 2, and a Defense for 3. So I'm not going to attack. Okay. Yes, I'm going to throw an axe as well. So let's just do the axe now. I was going to throw the axe. I dropped the axe down. That Orc Peon is gone. Right? Nice and easy. But this is what I'm going to do against this one. So I've well, I've rolled 2 bones, and I've rolled a VHS play symbol. Advance. Exchange active rage die for the next tier rage die. That's exactly what I want to do. So I swap out that for that. Okay, and that anger management die is used. Okay. I think that's right. Rules-wise, I think that's right. Oh yeah, body count goes up by 1 for killing the orc. Thank you. Thank you. Right. That orc now hits me, and it doesn't have raiding anymore because his mate's gone. So it's only attacking me for 2 dice. It rolled 2 damage. I take 2 damage. This goes up to 2.4. Oh, now this got a heart on it. Is that healing? Oh, awesome. Right. Nice. Okay, we're done. I think we are done. Round 3. Me first. It's still got 5 health left, but I think I can kill it. The question is, so here's what I'm thinking. I use 1 bone to get angry, put myself up to 2.6, then I attack it, that puts me up to 2.8. I then use the 2.8 ability to execute it. That's what I'm thinking. But if I do that, I go into the recovery phase with only 3 health. I would then have to recover and get all of my health back. That's one option. My other option is to try and go for my thing. In fact, I can try and go for that anyway. Yeah, let's try and go for the innate +1. And then if I don't get it, I can still spend the bone and spend the... Yeah, I can still do it. So I got 5 decks. Be Kind Rewind is another good film. Very good film. 5 decks. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just use 4 attack and 1 defense. Okay, and see what we get. So I'm attacking, so I go up to 2.6. I didn't roll any bones. But I did roll 5 damage, which actually kills it anyway. So it's dead. One way or the other, it's dead. I dealt 5 damage to it, but if I hadn't have done that, I could have got angry, gone up to 2.8 and executed it. But it does mean I can just use this now for 3 health. So that's what I'll do. I will exhaust this, which actually puts the 1.0 back, and I get 3 health. Okay, and then I deal it 5 damage, and it's dead. Done? Did I get that right? Double dead. Yes. Whew. Right. Okay. We had a battle that actually kind of went not too bad, and I've got 6 health, so I don't actually need to. I don't actually need to heal. Right, all of these dice go. That dice goes back. That goes back. That goes back. That goes back. They go there. That goes. We are done. We get the rewards. 2 training points and a loot. Let's have the loot first. It's Ogot herbs. So we're having that. Put this way, that way a little bit. There you go. We've got some Ogot herbs. So we've got plenty of healing. Oh, and body count up to 2. Yeah, thank you. Use the bones. Did I have 4 bones? Okay, I had 4 bones. I could have used the ice collector. Yep, cool. 2 training points and a progress. It was 1 progress? Yeah, it's only 1 progress. So we've got 5 progress now. Okay. 2 training points. We need to be gearing up for the final battle here. We've got lots of healing. I'm tempted to go dex and attack. Dex and defense. I'm going to go defense. So I roll 1 defense die. So my first training point is going to be in defense. I didn't get a bones, so that goes up to 2. Okay, my second training point. It might have to be dex. Yeah, it's going to be Dex. Second training point is going to be in Dex. Again, what would you have done? Ryan is saying defense and dexterity. Hey! Yeah, the chat's purpose is to remind Paul about body count. I did remember that time, just before I then looked at the chat. But yeah, I had forgotten about the 4 bones for the axe collector. Right, we're done. We go to the recovery phase, and I am on full health, so I can scout. I've rolled a 3 again. Let's have a look at this one. It's a troll Jungen, 4 health and careless. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm happy to put that one on there. Right, off we go then. Day 7 of 10. It's another green encounter. And it is unwanted affection. The day began innocently enough. I encountered a rare Gearlock family living a quiet life at the foot of a hill. Their child had been kidnapped by raiders days ago. Given our scarce population, I immediately set out on a successful rescue mission. Now I'm back, and the parents are applying heavy pressure. Our little one will be safer with you than with us. It looks like you could use a companion anyway. You could use someone to help you scavenge food and water. Truth be told, the raiders paid me to take this little Gearlock back. The gold coins they handed me came with a warning that this youngling was unlucky. Yeah, we had this last time. Last time we played solo, we actually had this one, and we have 2 choices. We can basically say, no, it's okay, and leave the kid, at which point we lose 1 hit point if possible, because you get sick from feeling bad. Or we take the kid with us, we reluctantly agree, but at the start of the next battle, I choose 3 skill dice to exhaust. Now, we do get a training point, and we do get a progress point. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the top option, and I'm going to leave the kid behind. I lose a hit point, but then I'm going to spend my training point on getting my hit point back. Yep, I think that's, yeah, things went very badly last time I took him. Thank you. So this time I'm going to say, no, thank you very much. The father is crushed and berates you for your decision. You feel bad. Yes. Okay. And if this was an interactive playthrough where I was letting you choose, you would feel bad. But anyway, that's that done. It's gone. We get a progress. We are on 6 progress. End of the day, I'm going to scout. It's a 3 again. We look at the next chip. And the next chip is a bog frog with poison 2. Now, I don't like that. Although it is melee. So if I can go before it and kill it, I've got 4 attack. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on top. Okay, doesn't it permanently reduce the hit point start by 1? Yes, it does, but then I spent my training point to basically buy it again. So right. So now we're on day 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that was day 7. Yeah, that was day 7, and we've got 6 progress. Right, we're now on to day 8. Okay. Day 8, and it is another green card. Remember, so there are 2 blue cards shuffled in there for Gendricks. Okay, we have just out of reach. I love rocky landscapes. Trouble is easy to spot, but it's a breeze to cover larger distances. Sparking streams of fresh water are commonplace in the mountains of Daylor, one of the land's few mercies on ill-prepared travellers. I need to get these glasses seen. Up ahead, the narrow corridor I'm following suddenly opens into a sun-bathed canyon with a peaceful creek flowing just beyond. Such a place would offer some much-needed resources, but odds of an ambush are high. If I could waltz out into the open, I might be picked off before I can taste that cool mountain water. I might be able to scale this wall and find a higher pathway around, but that will take time I'm not sure I have. Okay. 2 choices. Now this is interesting. This is really interesting because if we choose option 1, we get a progress point. If we choose option 2, we do not get a progress point. So option 1 is to brave the open air. We get a battle queue, which is going to be 8 baddie points, but we add 2. So it's going to be 10. That's 2 5s. Any ranged baddies start at the top of the enemy meter. That's bad. That's really bad. That's a really, really tough fight. The other option is we ready the ropes and climb. We have a battle queue, again, of 10, but I have surprise and the baddies cannot move during the first round. Well, considering the fact that I'm a day behind on progress, I'm going to have to go with the top option. I don't think I can afford to not go with the top option. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So it is a 10-point battle queue. It's normally 8 because we're on day 8 and it's a solo game. But because we're adding 2 points to the battle queue, what that means is we have a 10-point battle queue, which is 2 5s. I'm not feeling confident about this. The first one is an Orc Warmonger. It's raiding. It has taunt. If it rolls a bones, I'll read what that does in a minute. I think it means I have to attack it. And it's melee in lane 1, and it's on initiative 4. It's not ranged, so that's okay. Okay, and the second one is also not ranged, and this is good because it's got thick skin 1, which it doesn't. And it also has taunt if it rolls a bones. So actually, this is fine. Any ranged baddies start at the top of the enemy meter. We have no ranged baddies. Okay, so we have a 4 and we have a 2. And we have me. What am I going on? Yes, everybody who's watching the video, please click that thumb. Because as Mark says, there are 77 people watching and only 30 likes on the videos. Yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you can. And if you're not watching this live, if you are one of the people watching afterwards, because 90% of my views come after the video, please leave me a comment because the comments really help the algorithm and get other people to see the video. So yeah, let me know if you've enjoyed it. Right. My initiative is 4. Okay, so I'm going first. I need a drink. Right, off we go. Let's look at side cam, battle cam. I'm on full health. I've got 2 bodies. I've got 3 axes. Is there much difference between these? There isn't. They both attack with 3 attack and 2 defense. 3 attack and 2 defense. This doesn't have thick skin. The raiding is irrelevant because there's no other orcs. So literally, these 2 are identical, apart from this has 1 extra health. I think that's the only difference. So if I am going to try and kill one on round 1, which will be tough. It will be tough. But I think I might go with the other plan. Yeah, I think I might go with the plan last time, helped out by Diane's thing, where I start there, and then I will move there, and I'll hit this one, and I will not kill it. And then this one won't be able to get to me, because enemies always move too. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, my rage die is there. We are all ready to go. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. It is so, so good. And I'm at the point now, having played it, I think this is my 7th playthrough this year, that I'm now getting comfortable with the rules. There's still a couple of quirks, but I'm definitely getting there with the rules, and I'm enjoying it more and more every time you play. Yeah. Right then. My go. I have 6 dexterity. 1 dexterity to move to there. 4 dexterity to attack. Do we do 4? Do we do 3? Do we do 2 defense? Do I do 1 defense and Way of the Wild? Oh! Choices, choices. Do I just try and hit it now, quick? Well, I'll tell you what, I could throw an axe here. This will probably get rid of it. But I don't know whether I want to get rid of it. Okay, no, here's what we're going to do. Again, rightly or wrongly, there's a number of ways to skin a cat. Where did that phrase come from? I don't know. I am going to move one there. I am going to throw an axe. Now that's not a dex, is it? I just throw an axe and I deal 2 damage to that. Okay, there you go. So that's that 2 health off that. Then I've got 5 dex left and I'm going to have 3 attack and 2 defense. Okay, and I've attacked, so my rage die ticks up to 1.2. Here we go. 3 bones. Well, you can never have too many bones. 1 defense and 1 point of damage. It's a good job I wasn't trying to kill it, isn't it? Okay, there you go. 1 point of damage has been dealt. And that is me done. Now we have this one, which moves 2. And I can choose which way I want to move it. So I'm going to move it to there. It can't attack me because you can only attack adjacent. Now we have the Troll Enforcer. Oh, it still rolls. It still rolls its defense dice. That's the rule that I kept forgetting when I was learning to play. I almost forgot now. Still gets its 2 defense dice. So it's rolled 2 and a bones. So the taunt activates. And we put a taunt effect on it. Adjacent opposing units must target this unit. Yeah, okay. So I don't think that's going to matter too much. But it's taunting me. So if I was adjacent to it, I would have to attack it. I did tick down my axe. My axe is 2. Yeah. Okay, right. Now it's good. Now the Troll Enforcer is going to hit me. Which is 3 attack and 2 defense. Okay, so it's rolled 2 bones, so that's taunting me as well. Your mother smells of elderberries. I'm sure that's how everybody taunts everybody else. Where's the taunt die? There's the taunt die. So that's taunting. That's also got 2 points of defense. That's dealt me 2 damage, minus my 1 protection. I take a hit point damage, which means my anger goes up to 1.4. Sorry, my rage goes up to 1.4. I didn't remember, well, I did remember thick skin, but thick skin is reduced by 1 because of a card. Right. That's it. That's the end of round 1. Round 2. Okay, so it's me first. So the taunt is effectively irrelevant. Don't want to use another axe now. Maybe I shouldn't have used that axe earlier. Right. 2 decks to go there. I have 4 decks left. That 4 decks is going to be 2 attack and 2 defense. Because if I throw the axe, it's only 2 damage, and yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I have to attack the troll. I was going to attack the troll. Does that mean I can't move? I think I can still move. Taunt. Adjacent opposing units must target this unit. Yeah, so I'm still attacking the troll. Doesn't mean I can't move, does it? Yeah, I think so. So 2 attack, 2 defense. Okay, so I've got 2 defense, got a bone, I've done 2 damage, which just removes that. Okay, so that didn't really do very much. So now we have the Orc Warmonger that moves 1, 2. Now it's already got one defense die, so it just rolls one more. And the taunt comes off, and it's rolled one defense, so it's got 3 defense. Then the other one hits me for the taunt comes off, and it hits me for 3 attack and 2 defense. Okay, so the taunt goes back on as well as 1 defense, but it's hit me for 4 damage. 4 damage comes off my 2 shields, which means I go up to 1.8. Is good. 1.8 is good. Round 3. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to advance my rage from 1.8 to 2.0. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spend 2 of my decks to move to here. I've then got another 4. But this time, I'm actually just going to have 4 attack. No. I'm going to have 3 attack. And actually, the Way of the Wild is not that good at the moment. I'm going to 3 attack and 1 defense because I don't want to kill it. Did I not take 2 damage? Okay, did I forget to knock off the 2 damage? Thank you. So I'm actually on 3 health. So that's a little worrying. Maybe I should do the body count. Yeah, I'm going to do the body count. Go back up to 5. There you go. Okay. I've also got the Oggot herbs. No, I think that's okay. I'm on 5. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, okay. This is me attacking the troll. Come on. Get in there. I've dealt 3 damage, minus its 1 defense. I've done 2 points of damage to it. My rage ticks up to 2.2 because I attacked, and I rolled another bones. So I have recoup. Let me have a look what that does. My handy dandy Garg. Heal for 4. Okay, so that's pretty good. But let's go for the 6. Yes, 5 bones. Okay, I think I'm done. So next we have this one. I'm going to move that one there and there, and it doesn't roll any things. No, that's that done. Then I'm going to roll this one, and this is hitting me. 3 attack, 2 defense. Wow. Look at that. It's rolled 4 bones. So it's definitely taunting me. But it's rolled no defense, and it's dealt me 1 damage. So I take the 1 damage, and my rage ticks up to 2.4. Right, round 4. I'm probably going to be able to kill it, but then the other one is going to come in and it's going to hit me. It's going to hit me hard. I've got to try and get the innate +1, haven't I? Because I'm so close. Oh, if I was next to both of them, I could kill them both. Because you can only do 1 backup plan a turn, so I can't get angry again. Yeah. So I think I might stay where I am, because I think I'm going to kill it this turn, which means going here, when that can come in, it doesn't matter. I'll just stay where I am. I'm not going to move. Brian is saying keep moving, but I don't think, if I'm going to kill it this turn, me moving here is irrelevant. It's just a waste of 2 decks. So I think I'm going to stay where I am. and I'm going to have 4 attack dice and 2 defense dice. There's my 6 dex. Because the chance of me getting a bone on these dice is high. So we're going to attack the troll. I'm attacking, which means my anger goes up to 2.6. Got a bone. There you go. So we got the 6 bones. So we are going to upgrade our character. I have dealt 3 damage and I've got 2 defense. And it's got no defense, so that 3 damage goes on, kills it. Right, and then I spend my 6 bones and we upgrade. Ding! We are now in 8 + 1. I don't know what that does for me. In addition to his rage benefits, Tantrum also ignores breakdown occurrences. Okay, there we go. You don't have to use your attack dice? No, but I wanted to. I did want to kill it. I just didn't want them both attacking me this turn. So, yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, so herbs is a suggestion, but what I'm looking at is actually using... Oh, body count goes up by 1. I'm actually thinking of using my eliminate. And just getting rid of it. Which means I shouldn't have used the axe earlier on. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, that's gone. That was me. It's now it. I'm just going to move it to there and it attacks me for 3. It's 4 damage. Minus 2 shields is 2 damage. My innate goes up to 3.0. I need a bone. I need a bone and then I can eliminate it. So round 5. My go. 4 attack, 2 defense. I need 2 bones. I need to calm down. Or we do the anger management. Because if I roll high on that anger management, just working out the odds. I'm going to lose an attack die and I'm going to add in an anger management. Okay, here's the 6. I think this is what we're doing. Yeah, okay. Oh, anger management is plus or minus. Yeah, I was thinking it was always a minus. Yeah, so let's go for this. Okay, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Ah, that's a terrible result. That's no bones. That's no bones, and the anger management is rubbish. Because that allows me to advance to the next die, which I don't have. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Right, so I am going to put the 2 points of defense up. I am going to deal it 3 damage, which all that does is just get rid of its defense. And I am going to put this dice back. I do not want it. So I'm going to put it back. And then I'm going to heal. So I'm going to heal. What are we going to heal? What are we going to heal? Because it's going to hit me and it might deal me 6 damage. It might. Probably won't. I'm going to use the Yogurt Herbs once to get a health back. I'm on 3. Just put the battle cam on for you. Joel has got to go. Thank you for joining in, Joel. Is 3 health going to be enough with 2 shields? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, but we are going to take fatigue at the start of next round. So no, I'm going to use the herbs again. Add another health. Yeah, I think that'll do. I know, yeah, I could use the herbs again. but I'm going to just use them twice. Right, so it is the Orcs go. 3 attack, 2 defense. Let's see what it gets. Okay, that's not too bad. It's rolled 3 damage, minus my 2 is 1 health. My rage can't go up any further, and it's rolled 1 of those, and it's got a taunt on it, which is irrelevant in this scenario because I'm playing solo. Right, round 6, we are in our first fatigue round. We both take a point of damage. My rage would go up more, but I can't. So now do we just try and hit it? I think I do something similar. I think I do 3 attack, 2 defense, and anger management. Okay. Off we go. These are my 6. Oh, I've got the rubbish anger management again. But thankfully, I got 2 bones. So I'm going to do this the clever way, because actually I can't do it the other way. So I put 2 bones in there. Okay, I then use those 2 bones to calm down, drop down to 2.8. And then I use the 2.8 die, which exhausts and gets my 1.0 back to eliminate a 5-point adjacent baddie. Done. Is that right? Yeah. Right, we need an advert break. I think that's right. Yeah. I think that is right. Okay. Yes, phew. Touch and go at one point. I've got 2 health left. I get the rewards. So I get a progress point. We are now on 7 progress points. I get a training point. I get another training point. And I get a loot. I'll take the loot first. We have some infused incense, single use. Okay, that's all right. We're setting ourselves up for lots of good stuff for the final battle. 2 training points. Now, we are almost at the final fight. So, 2 training points is going to be... Now, what does Way of the Ebon do? Way of the Ebon. Taunts. Really want that? Don't think I need that. No, that's a bit pointless. I went for the wrong one, I think. Let's go for... Because I think I'm happy with my stats. I'm not really bothered about the 3rd rage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my health by 1 for 1 training point. And I'm going to buy... I'm going to buy Like a Kobold. Skill number 7. There you go. That's what we're going to buy. Yeah, Taunt is a multiplayer skill. So yeah, I thought so. Okay, and then in the recovery step, I'm going to recover. I'm not going to do any scouting. I'm just going to heal up to 7. Right, that is the end of the day. We now go on to day 9. Remember, this is a 10-day game. So if I do not get another progress today, it's game over. So I could be really unlucky here. This card might not have any progress on it. Did I miss a body tick? I did. Thank you. Okay, it's green. So we haven't drawn any of the blue cards. In fact, they're the next cards. I can just see them. Yeah, so that's interesting. We didn't draw the blue cards. Right. Trust your gut. We've had this one before as well. There are less solo cards in the game than multiplayer. So rarely do I second guess my gut, but today might be the day. An inevitable battle awaits me up ahead, but there are 2 distinctly different camps blocking the way. The first appears to be filled with swarms of underlings and new recruits. The second camp, though less populous, only contains burly and battle-tested foes. While I enjoy hacking and slashing my way through countless Ebon as much as the next gearlock, at some point I will run out of steam. My gut says to second guess my gut, but my gut is also very hungry, and now my head hurts. Okay, so here are the choices. Either choice gets us a progress point unless we fail this scenario, this encounter. If we fail this encounter, it's game over. So we're making a battle queue of 9 baddie points, but only 1 point baddies only. And for the first 3 rounds of battle, any baddies that are defeated are added to the bottom of the battle queue. So basically, we're just going to have a constant stream of 1 point baddies. The other option is that we go for 2 5-point melee baddies, but for this battle, I can move up to 3 positions at the end of my turn. And I've had this one before, and I think that's the one I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the bottom option because I don't fancy being here for the next hour killing lots of little baddies. Okay, so we're going to go with the bottom one. And we are adding, it's 2 5-point melee baddies. So it has to be melee. So I'm going to draw the first one, and it is melee. So it's a troll sage with 6 health and does not have thick skin. That card we took on the first round has actually been really useful. Second one is melee. Oh, and it's hardy. Oh, I hate Hardy. I love Tom Hardy. I think he's a brilliant actor, but I do not like Hardy. Now, I do have my Way of the Wild. Might be able to remove that. Initiatives. 4 for number 1, 3 for number 2. And what am I on? I'm on 4. Okay, so let's have a think about this. Where am I going to go? I'm on full health. The only thing I can think of is to get my rage to 2.8 and kill this. Because that Hardy is going to be a problem. I think that is my plan. Notice I do have the window open. I've got a little bug. Yeah, go away. It's a 1 point baddie. Get out of my way. There we go. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, so I think that's my plan. Do the run around. Yeah, disable it. That's the thing. The Way of the Wild has the 5-point disable on, and that gets rid of the Hardy, and it gets rid of the compound. Yeah, and the compound means it's got 0 attack. So that's actually quite good in this situation. Now I just need to read my disable attempt. Place disable effect on an adjacent baddie. So I need to be next to it to do it. The chance of me rolling a disable effect? Oh, it's actually quite good. It's 4 in 6. And does it stay for the whole battle? Yeah, it does. Ooh. Oh, hello. Yeah, new plan. New plan. We're going to go with that. It's a 4 in 6 chance that this is going to be... Oh, Emery's going to report the bug to the devs. Yeah. Kevin is saying it would unlock Tantrum's disable die after this fight. I do have it unlocked. Yes, you just spotted that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So at the start of the battle, that's going to go there. Right. I'm excited about this. If it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I'm going to rage quit and flip the table. Round 1, I have 6 decks. I am going to be using that for 1. I'm going to have 2 defense, 2, 3, and then I'm going to have 3 attack. Because I only need 1 attack. Oh, I know, we could use like a kobold. Yeah, we'll use like a kobold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, off we go then. Come on, disable effect. That's not a disable effect. Right, okay, so we've got a bones. I am going to choose to put it back. I'm not going to choose to take the bones. And we'll try again next time. So I've got 3 defense. We've done 4 damage, but it's just 1. Because of stupid Hardy rules. And we've got this. So I'm going to put this on me. I think I'm going to put it on me. That gives me hardy for 1 round. So any turn my hit point die takes damage. Oh, I meant to move, didn't I? Oh, what an idiot. I meant to move. I think I'm going to cheat. Because there was no point in me rolling 3 attack dice. And I did mean to move to there. So I'm going to slightly cheat. I'm going to give it that 1 hit point back. And I'm going to roll 1 attack dice instead of 3. And I rolled the bones. So I didn't actually deal it any damage. Do I want to bother putting the hardy on? I do not. So I'm actually going to put that skill back. Oh, I get my move from the encounter. Thank you. I had forgotten about that. No need to cheat. Excellent. So yeah, the encounter is I can move up to 3 positions, ignoring Dex at the end of my turn. I could even go to here. But then if I go to there, I'm going to have to spend Dex to get back to them. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, but I'm going to get trapped in. So yeah, I'm just going to go there. There I think is the fine. Yep, I saw it. Thank you. Right. I think I'm done. I attacked. Rage 1.2. Okay, so now it's the Troll Sage. It just moves in and it's rolling 1 defense. And it's a bone. Now that's not great because a bone triggers its Inspire ability, which means the next one in the initiative sequence activates and gets a +1 to its attack, I think. Yeah, so this now attacks me for 1, 2. So I'm being attacked for 2. 2 damage minus my 2 defense. Now, do I have to use my defense? There's the question. Question for the chat. Do I have to use my defense? So what Jilly's asking is, Dex. You normally have to spend Dex to move, but this card says you can move up to 3 positions, ignoring Dex at the end of your turn. And yes, you do for having to use. Okay, so I can't not use my defense. Right. So we're done. Round 2. Yeah, fascinating tactical shenanigans going on. So I think I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to go 1, 2. I've then got 4. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could use anger management. Yeah, let's not bother with the 1 attack. Yeah, let's just have anger management instead. Yeah, I'm just going to roll this. I took my damage. What other damage are you talking about? It dealt me 2 damage and I removed the 2 damage. So I think I've got that right. Remove the bone. Why do I need to remove the bone? I could remove the bone to get angry, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Take your damage, Paul. Yeah, okay, right. Yes, I had 3 defense. Right, here we go. So I'm not actually performing any attack on the Kobold Elite. I'm trying to get my anger up as fast as possible. We got the disable effect. Boom. Right, so that is out of the battle, effectively. That is not doing anything to me at all. I've got 1 point of defense. I've got +4 on my anger management, which I'm going to use. So my rage goes up to 1.6. And I've then got 1 point of hardy, which I'm going to put back because I do not need it. Now, do I want to throw an axe? No, I don't think I'm in any rush to kill this now. Because this is gone. This is useless for the rest of the fight. I think I'm good. I think I am good. So it's the blue one. It moves 1, 2 to there. Then the purple one, and then it rolls a defense. And it got a bones, so it inspires this one. This one attacks. Now, does it attack with 1 attack dice? I think it might, because it's granted an additional 1 attack dice. So its normal attack dice would be 0, but it actually gets an extra 1. Technically, okay, yeah, I exhaust that skill and put, thank you very much, I do want to get it right, and put that on it. There you go. So yeah, I think it's attacking me for 1 attack dice because of the inspire. Which is a bone, which is nothing. So that's the end of round 2. Round 3. I move 1. I've then got 5 decks left. I'm going to have 4 attack. And I'm going to use the Leica Kobold. Okay, so the bones goes in there. I've got 1, 2, I've done 4 damage. Got not got any defense, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 damage is done. I have attacked, so it goes up to 1.8. I then use my hardy. I think it goes into my active area. I then upgrade my rage to 2.0. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's that done. Yeah, I think so. Okay, now it's the blue one. It's hitting me. 2 attack, 1 defense. It's rolled 2 bones and 2 shields. So the bones inspires this. This then moves to there and attacks me for 1. Why do things keep bouncing out of this dice tray? 1 damage comes off my shield. Done. Round 4. Yeah, round 4. Okay, so I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to have 4 attack dice on this troll. And I'm going to have 1 defense dice. The hardy is gone now, I think. That was a bit of a waste. Should have kept it and re-rolled it as something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I could move 1, but there's no point. Right, off we go. I mean, I've got my 3 movements at the end of the turn. I keep forgetting about that. Yep, thank you, chat, for reminding me about hardy, but I have got rid of it. So what have we got? We've got bone. We've got a defense. We've got 3 damage. Minus its 2. It means it takes 1. It's still got 1 health left. I could axe it to death, I think, because at the end of your turn I can move 3 positions and then I can throw an axe. I don't need to. I just move 3 positions. 1, 2, 3. It's fine. It won't get me. So it comes for me. Rolls the defense die. Gets 1. Then this comes for me but doesn't actually attack me. Right. We're done. Round 5. How am I doing for health? I haven't taken any damage. We are all good. We are all good. So yeah, I'm going to move here for 1. I'm then going to hit it for 4. And I'm going to re-roll 1 of the defense. So I've attacked, which means my rage goes to 2.2. I've dealt 5 damage, which is enough to kill it. Body count. Done. That's the blue one gone. The purple one moves to here. but then doesn't actually attack me because it's got 0 attack. Brilliant. Fatigue round. We both take a damage. Okay, I'm just going to stay where I am. Now, it's not got hardy anymore. So yeah, 4 attack, 2 defense. It'd be 2.4. Okay, thank you. I thought I might have missed one. Yeah, I'm just going to do this because it's dead. Whichever way I do this, it's dead. Oh, I've rolled 2 bones. Look at that. So yeah, I mean, I've dealt 4 damage, which is enough to kill it. If I hadn't have dealt the 4 damage, I would have used 1 bone to get angry. To put me up to 2.8, and then I would have killed it. But as it is, I'm going to use that to recover my missing health. I then use 4 bones to collect another axe, and then I deal it 4 damage and it's dead. Right, awesome. Oof. Done. Right. Gosh. I think I need a sherry after this. Let's put these back. Let's put that back. I might as well just leave that there, actually. Anger management is going back. Rage is going back. Way the Wild is going back. Like a Kobold is going back. Did I forget my body count again? Up to 4 now. Right. So what do we get for that? We get 2 training points and a loot and a progress. So there's the progress we need. Just basically, if there is only a 2 difference between these, you can only miss 1 encounter, I think. So we get a loot. Now I've already got 4 loot. So I've got mixed berries. I'm going to get rid of the Olgot herbs. And I'm going to have some mixed berries. In fact, we don't need the... No, we do not need the mech pick. So we've just got loads of healing and stuff. Yeah, we don't need that. Infused incense in the Tyrant battle. Yeah, I'm planning to use all of these in the Tyrant battle at the end of the game, which is next. I've got 2 training points. What am I going to have my training points in? I think I might buy another health. Just have a look. Do we want... Does poison effect do true damage? Poison effect does damage on their turn, doesn't it? Because if I can poison Gendricks... Yeah. I think we're going to go with like a worm. So we're going to go with that one. And what else? There's no point going with a huge attack when it's got hardy. I need a way. Can I kill it with a rage? Is a tyrant treated like a 20-point baddie? Or is it not? Is it a tyrant? So you can't kill it with special skills. Yeah. It is not a point baddie. Okay, so I can't... So there's no point really me going for the rage. Yeah, I don't think there is. I mean, there's all of these other ones that I've not really unlocked. Maybe I should have a look at those. Drop something down in the ini meter. What does cripple do? Cripple reduces its attack. Might be okay. Disable one isn't going to do anything. The innovate is going to jump. Yeah, Strengthen. That could be good. No, actually, that's not good. Cripple is the only other one I can think of. I'm just going to go with another health. I'm going to go with another health, and we'll play it nice and simple. There you go. Right, okay. Is he immune to anything? No, but he does have limit, which I absolutely hate. I can't remember what limit does, but I remember absolutely hating it. Isn't it something like you reduce all of your stats down? Or something crazy. Anyway, that's my training points done. I'm on full health. I can scout. Let's see what we've got. And now I'm looking at the third of these. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. So we now go forward to day 10. This is the last day. So if I've got this correctly, David has turned up. Is this quite a playthrough? In a way, but I would recommend going back to my first video that I did in January. This is a lot smoother a playthrough because I know I'm 7 games in, so I know the rules. But if you want to learn how to play, I would strongly recommend going back and watching my my video that I did at the start of January. I did 4 videos in January. You want the first one because that was definitely a playthrough. No reason to scout. Should search for better loot. Ah, right. Okay, good point. Very good point. So yeah, let's do that. Let's search for better loot. Let's remind ourselves how you do that. Searching for better loot. Discard a loot. So I'll discard the Olgot herbs. Roll 6 attack dice. Yeah, might get some bog meat. You never know. Okay. For each bone rolled, you get a loot card. I've got a bone. So I get some reflex powder. Oh. Oh. That might be all right. Yeah, that might be all right. That's pretty good, that. Okay, so thank you for that. So yeah, we're on day 10. So if I remember this correctly, we do not draw an encounter. We actually choose at this point to fight. Is that right? Is that right? Where is it? I think that's right. I think at the start of a day, if you have enough progress, you choose to fight the tyrant. I'm checking the chat. New day phase. We've done that. We're on day 10. Draw an encounter and read it to the party. Pick a choice. Everything else. Yeah, I choose the tyrant encounter. Okay, right. So we're not going to progress through the deck. That's done. We get Gendricks. Ready to torch his own kind if it gives him an edge in battle. Gendricks is well known throughout the region as a ruthless and dangerous leader. His lair is said to contain mysterious pillars controlled by his staff, but no creature has lived long enough to confirm this legend. The Statue of Scales. The battle queue is baddie points, but a party of 1 ignores this. So because I'm playing solo, it is just me. But if I was playing 2-player, the battle queue would be 20 baddie points. Wow, okay. Add a 1-point kobold baddie on top of battle queue. Okay, so we are adding a 1-point kobold baddie. And then add Gendricks on top of battle queue. So I need a 1-point kobold. Are there any kobolds here? Found it. Kobold tracker. So we have a kobold tracker and then Gendricks on top. Okay, so Gendricks is ranged, coming into play in lane 1 with 9 health. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't one of the other tyrants has limit as well? Is it Duster? I think Duster has limit as well. And then we have a kobold, lane 2, ranged, 6 initiative, and Gendricks is 4 initiative. Okay. Right. So we're all set up. Yeah, so Duster's limit skill is a permanent skill, whereas on this one, it's only if you roll the bones. So, right, Tyrant skills. Let's have a look at what we've got. Hardy. So we know how Hardy works. Limit, yeah, we know how that works. Tyrant die, only roll if an orb is not active. Okay, so we'll roll that when we get to it. And we're just fighting. So off we go. Do we have a plan? We do not have a plan. That's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We don't need a plan. Who needs a plan? Right. I mean, what's the point of this little kobold tracker? Because I could just kill it at the start with throwing an axe at it. Oh, it's hardy. Oh, I can't kill it at the start by throwing an axe at it. That's a pain. That is a pain. Well, we're going to use the Zelfrey route. We're definitely using that. Gendricks will attack it for you, will he? How's he going to attack it for us? Because it's not got... What's that skill? There's a skill... One of them was. It was at the Goblin King throwing out... Yeah, why is he going to attack it? Oh, one side of the Tyrant die uses the Kobold. Oh, right, okay. Charred Mander. Gendricks fireballs the weakest Kobold baddie for 1 damage. That Kobold immediately moves to the closest and deals... Right, okay. So we probably should get rid of that. Yeah, I should probably deal with that straight away. If I can. Maybe just by throwing axes at it. Because I've got 3 axes, and this is hardy and that's hardy. Yeah, I think I just need to start here. I'm just going to go in and start hitting things. So, we're going to roll the initiative die. Bearing in mind I can do a reroll. I've rolled a 4. That's fine. I'm not going to bother re-rolling. My initiative die doesn't go to 6. Okay, so we're ready to start the final battle. Mark has arrived. Hi, Mark. Just in time to see the final battle. Right. Okay, so Benny's saying that his feed is so pixelated. Yeah, I am streaming at 1080p, so it's definitely your end. Right, off we go then. It is the Kobold tracker first. It attacks me for 1. Nice and simple. 2 damage. What? My rage is now 1.4. I am so angry about that. Right, it's now my go. So I am going to throw an axe at the Kobold tracker, but unfortunately because it's got hardy, only does 1 damage. I've got 6 dex. So I move 1 here. I can only deal it 1 damage at a time. Hang on a minute. Maybe I don't throw the axe at that. Maybe I tried to get... No. No. I'm going to throw the axe at Gendricks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a change of plan. I heal myself at the start of each round. Okay, each round. Right. Something in the enemy to remind me about the healing from the roots. You mean the thing that I just forgot? Yes. What am I going to put in there? Let's put this star here. So that's going to try and remind me that I heal from the roots. In fact, I might put that there as well. There you go. Right, okay. So, my new plan was, I've thrown the axe at Gendricks. I am then going to spend 2 dex to move to here. I've got 4 dex left. I am going to roll 2 defense dice. And I'm going to roll 2 attack dice. Okay. Right. That's what we're going to do. Come on, Paul. You've worked this out. You're clever. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Oh, I needed a bones. I just needed 1 bones. It didn't work. Right. I was going to get a bones because I'm at 1.6. I was going to get a bones, get angry. I can't. No. No, I can't do it. Yeah. No. Forget it. 3 points of defense. And I've dealt 1 damage to the kobold tracker. Right. Okay. It didn't work. It would have been clever if it had have happened. Now it's Gendricks. So Gendricks stays where he is. He rolls 3 attack, 2 defense, and his special dice. And I don't want it to have a bones. If it gets a bones, I'm in a bit of trouble. But it's rolling a lot of dice, so it might. Here we go. Here we go. Didn't use my disable. I thought about the disable, but I thought I was going to kill it. I just needed 1 bones, and then I would have killed it, and the disable is actually no use whatsoever on that. So that was my plan, and it didn't work. Okay, so we have no bones. We have no bones at all. That's awesome. It's 3 damage. Bounces off my shield. It's got 3 defense. And then we have this magic orb. What does this do? Place this die and 4 hit points on battle lane. We roll a die. It is battle lane 6, battle lane 5, battle lane 6. This dice is good. Battle lane 4. So that goes on battle lane 4 in the ranged position. If that position is occupied, attempt next position in same lane, etc. If all positions at the right, okay. While orb is on battle mat, for each bones a gearlock rolls, deal 1 damage to that gearlock. Party treats orb as opposing unit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's the lane number of the tyrant die. Is it? It says die roll number. On here it says, on baddie lane, die roll hash. Ranged position. Yeah. So. That's it. That is Gendricks done. So end of the round. We go to round 2. I heal for 1 because of my Zelfie route. And we kill the kobold. Yeah, we move and we throw an axe at it. I think that's what we do. So I move to here. That's 1 dex. I have 5 dex left. I throw an axe, which kills the kobold tracker and puts my body count up to 5, which is the highest it can go. I'm then going to attack. And this is where I'm going to... I'm going to use the like a worm because I want the 2 poisons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't really want to do... Oh, the problem is this. Oh. Isn't there a number in the middle of the icon on the dice? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, die roll number. It's this. Right, and thankfully it was a 4. So we're all good. Thank you. So this has got on it 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So you don't roll another die. It's the die roll number over there. Thank you very much for persisting. Yeah, Diane, I got it. Right. Oh, that can go now. 5 decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Do want to do a point of damage. I don't think I'm going to do a point of damage with this. Okay, let's take a risk. There's the 5. Yeah, I could move there, but that's another 2 points of dex. And I could hit that, but if I hit it and kill it, it's just going to come back every time. So I'm going to do this, and we'll see how much damage I take from the bones. Okay, right, off we go. Gulp. Okay, so I've rolled 1 bones, which means I take 1 damage, which means my thing ticks up to 1.8. And then before I resolve any of my other dice, I use this die to upgrade my rage to 2.0. Okay. I then attack for 3, so my rage goes to 2.2. It bounces off and it takes all of this defense. And then I have this, which is poison 1. Now, that's not the best it could be. There are 3 poison 2s on there, but that is going to put poison on. Oh, but poison only lasts for a turn. Oh, that's totally weak. No, I'm not having that. I'm going to put that back. We don't want that. Right, is that my go done? Do we want to heal? I'm down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm down by 2. So I don't want to heal yet. We could re-roll with the reflex powder, but let's save that for a time when it's... Or is that now? No, I tell you what, I am going to use this for poison 1. Because holding out for poison 2 is not going to matter. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Don't forget about my infused essence. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to save that for a rainy day. When hit by an adjacent baddie, you may place... Okay, so it goes in the active slot. And now when I'm hit by an adjacent baddie, I can basically put poison 1 on that baddie. Right. And now it is Gendricks. So 3 attack, 2 defense, and we do not roll the die because it's there. Right, okay, nice. So off we go. I have no defense. I'm going to be in a world of pain here. So that's fine, I've got loads of healing. So it's got 2 defense. It's done me 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. Putting my rage up to 2.8. Not what we wanted because I can't go to here. I need to calm down a bit. Calm down, Paul. Calm down. Right? So 3 damage. Done that. Done that. What else have we missed? That's it. It didn't roll any bones. Did it roll bones? It didn't roll any bones. Yeah, poison 2 is only 2 against Gendricks. Yeah, because it's got Hardy. Yeah, but you can get 2 in a round. Yeah. This is the Tyrant fight, George. Yes. So I think that's it. And now I am going to use this to put poison 1 on Gendricks. Okay, I think that's it. I'm at 2.8. No good. 2.8 is no good for me. So we go to round 3. I heal for 1. Okay. And then it's my go. So I think I'm going to save the infused incense. I think, oh, these bones could actually kill me. Yeah, so I'm going to use the mixed berries. So the mixed berries is being used. I get 3 health. Okay, right. Oh, man. So I kind of don't want to roll lots because every bone I roll is a damage. So 6 decks. 1 for anger management. 2 for like a kobold. 3, 4 for defense. 5, 6 for attack with the infused incense for an extra 2. This could be a huge amount of damage. But I've got the body count. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Here we go. I have only rolled 1 bones, which is... Oh, I could kiss somebody. Who have I got to kiss? Nobody. Right, let's kiss the remote control. Right, 1 bones is 1 damage. Which... unfortunately increases my rage to 3.0. Okay? But now, why did I want that? Yeah. Oh, I need to time this right because there's this anger management which could drop me down to 2.8. I can calm down and go down to 2.6 and that'll get me 3 life back. Do I need 3 life back? I do not need 3 life back. I only need 2 life. So that's a bit of a waste. This is an axe. I do not want that. That's going back. I need to save that for the hardy. Okay, I've dealt 5 damage. Minus its defense of 2 is 1 damage because of the hardy. Okay. I've then got 2 defense here, which goes into here. Okay. I am not going to use the anger management. I'm going to put it back. And because I'm in 8+1, I don't have to deal with the breakdown. Done. Okay, done. Gendricks is go. The poison kicks in. It takes a damage. Right, let's have a look. How many health Gendricks is on? 5. I just need to survive this. I need to hit it. And then we need to get into the fatigue rounds. And I just need to survive till then. Okay, so Gendricks is attacking me. 3 attack, 2 defense. This is a really interesting last battle. Remember, if it rolls a bones, I might be in trouble. Okay, that's 4 damage and 2 shields, but no bones. 4 damage minus my 2 shields is 2 damage. My rage would tick up now to whatever, but it's already at its maximum. Yes, this stun dice, yeah, that's to remind me of that. That's it for Gendricks. So we go to round 4. At the start of round 4, I heal because of the Zelfie route. And then it's my go. I just need to deal 1 damage a turn and try and do my anger management to calm down. So that's getting rolled. And then I'm going to just roll these. No, I'm going to roll... Oh, get the hair out of the way. Do we want this? Because this hardy could be really useful. Yeah, we definitely need that. I think I'm going to take one die left. One defense die less. Yeah, so there's the 6. Okay. Okay, there's the 6. Okay, I've rolled 2 bones. So, if I can do these in whatever order I want, which I think I can, so keep an eye on this and let me know if I'm doing this correct. Okay, I'm going to use the anger management at minus 0.6 and drop my rage down to 2.4. Okay. I am then going to use my 1 attack. I'm going to use my 1 attack on Gendricks, which is an attack, so my rage goes up to 2.6. Okay, is that right? Then I can exhaust this, putting my rage 1.0 back in. Okay, so George is saying no. That might be another thing. It's all good so far, right? Okay. The question, basically, can I time the use of these bones? Is my thing. So that's what I've done to heal by 3. So right now, nothing in the chat, please, unless it's relating to exactly what I'm doing at the moment, because I need to make sure I'm getting this right rules-wise, and I'm looking at the chat. Now I apply the hardy. Then I put 2 defense up. Then I've rolled 2 bones, which would be 2 damage, but because of the hardy, it's only 1 damage. So I can time the use of the bones, but I can't time the increase of rage for attack. So when do you apply the rage increase for attack? Because I thought it would be... Okay, so Mark is saying when you roll the dice is when you uptick the die, not when you apply the attack. Okay, is that correct? Right. I think Mark and George are both saying the same thing. So when I roll the dice, that is the attack, even if you're not attacking. That's why I thought it was when you apply the die, because the dice might not be an attack. Okay, in which case, how do I fix what I've just done? I think I probably need to use 2 bones to calm down. Yeah, is that right? Let's do that. Let's use 2 bones to calm down, and hopefully that's all now correct. So that's what I've done. Now, when does my hardy dice tick down? Reduce it by 1 at the start of your turn. Right, okay. Okay, so I think we're good with that slight thing that we needed to fix, but I think that is my go done. And now we go to Gendricks. So Gendricks is rolling 3 attack and 1 defense. And Gendricks can deal me 1 damage because of my hardy. Okay. Oh, he's rolled the bones. Right, he's done me 2 damage, which is actually no damage because of my shield. He's got an extra 1 defense on there. So he's rolled the bones, which means limit. Gendricks' target, which is me, immediately removes a stat die from their gearlock mat for the remainder of this battle. Well, we're going to lose attack. Because that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Right. There we go. That's it. End of the round. Round 5. This is tense. I heal because of the Zelfie route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm back to full. Yeah, okay. Let's have battle cam on. We need battle cam just to show you my big stack. Okay? Right. It's my go. Gendricks still has 5 life left. My hardy ticks down to 1. I am just going to do 3 attack dice and 2 defense dice and Way of the Wild for a laugh. Now, there's no point doing Way of the Wild because all it's going to get me is a bones, and that'll deal me an extra damage. But if I do get 5 bones, oh, this is tricky. No, I think I'm going to just miss a dex. Yeah, okay, so 3 attack, 2 defense. I just need to get through for 1. Didn't get through. I'm going to use the reflex powder to re-roll this attack die. And I've attacked, so I go uptick to 1.2. Yes, got it. So I've dealt 3 damage, minus its 2 defense, is 1 damage to Gendricks. That's all we need. Okay, that 1 defense goes there, and a bones goes there, and I take a damage from the bones, and my rage upticks to 1.4. Which, if I wanted to, I could use for 2 bones, which go in there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because the other abilities on this die are now absolutely useless. So I am going to exhaust this dice to give me 2 extra bones. And now I have a heal 4 in the bag if I need it. And I've got a heal 5 in the bag if I need it. Okay, Gendricks is attacking me. 3 attack, 2 defense. I'm confident about this. We'll see how things pan out. That hardy has been really useful. Okay, now it got 2 bones, but I don't think it triggers the ability twice. I think it only triggers it once. It's dealt me 3 damage, 1 for the shield. It would be 2, but my hardy means I only take 1. Which means my rage, I forget my rage now. I'm no longer angry. It's got 2 shields, but it now does limit 1. So at this point, I can't lose the health. I don't want to lose the defense. But if I lose the dexterity, if I lose this, then I only have 3 attack left. I mean, I only have 3 attack left anyway. It's either dexterity or defense, and I don't think it makes that much difference because I'm going to be attacking it for 3 every turn. So I'll just lose the dexterity. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, we are done. Right, we go to the fatigue round. So I take a damage. Gendricks takes a damage. And the orb takes a damage. And then I heal the damage from the Zelfie route. And now it's my go. And I just hit him for 3. Oh, the hardy goes. And is that it? I just hit him for 3. Yeah, I think this is it. I think I just try and hit it and try and get a damage in. Ah! I'm going to use the reflex powder. Yes. 3 damage minus its 2 defense is 1. 1 damage. It's down to Get this out. It's down to 2 health. I did roll the bones though. The bones means I take a damage. But that bones goes in there. But I can't have that bones in there. So I don't keep it. Because I don't want to use the recoup at this time. I'm saving the recoup. Because I'm on 6. So I'm not going to put the bones in there. But that is it. That is my go done. Now it's Gendricks. 3 attack, 2 defense. We really do not want another bones. Although we just lose defense now. I think I've got this. No bones. But unfortunately, got 3 defense. And it's dealt me 4 damage. Okay, 4 damage is a straight 4 damage onto me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch, 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 ouch. Now, let's have a look at battle cam now. Look at this. I'm pretty badly wounded. Okay? If that actually dealt me 5 damage, that would have been game over. This is so close. This is so close. Right. Next round is another fatigue round. Gendricks takes 1. I take 1. I then heal 1 because of the Zelfie route. On my go, I use my body count to heal for 5. There we go. And then I'm going to hit him for 3. And I just need 4 damage. Oh, it's a real shame I can't throw my axe at him as well. Oh, the orb takes the damage as well. Yeah, thank you. Oh, speaking of the orb, I'm going to throw my axe. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my axe at the orb. There you go. The orb is no longer there. So now I'm not worried about rolling any bones. And I've rolled 2 damage, which comes off his shield. And again, I've got another bones, which I'm not going to do anything with. I could use the axe collector, but no, I'm just gonna save that. Yeah, I think we've got this. I just need to survive this round, which I will. Awesome, 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 awesome. Gendricks' go. Gendricks deals me 4 damage. I laugh at his 4 damage. I have healed so much in this game. Start of next round. Fatigue. Gendricks has gone. Game over. Thank you for watching. Good night. Wow. I think, assuming we got the rules wrong, this is where somebody goes in the chat and goes, Paul, you got this rule wrong. Yeah, but I think that's it. That was really interesting. And yeah, I've not played this game anywhere near as much as some of the other people in the chat. But every gear lock plays very differently, right? This gear lock, I had lots of health. I had the body count. I had the recoup. I mean, how much damage did I take in that last fight? Because I used that to heal for 5. I used this to heal for 3. My Zelfie route was healing 6. So I probably took 20 damage in that fight or something crazy. And I just kept healing and healing and healing. Yeah. Well, I didn't think I was going to do this because people had said Gendricks was hard. Tantrum against Gendricks was hard. And Tantrum solo against Gendricks was hard. That's why I played on the easiest level. Would I have won if I'd have played on the next level up? Probably not, to be honest. But yeah, this game is just getting better and better. Every time I play it, it's getting better and better. So, looks like the chat is celebrating as well. Yeah, and I didn't get the rules wrong because of people like you, Diane, and Scott, and George, and Mark, and all of the other people in the chat for helping out with the rules on that. Emma is here as well. Andrea's here. Excellent. Right. Just before we close for tonight, because I am not going to be able to sleep now at all. This has been another tense, exciting stream. Let me tell you what's coming up on the channel next month. We have now been through all of the tyrants from the base game. I will be back next month again, second Wednesday of the month, same time, same place, maybe 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock. I'm going to be moving on, okay? I might still play Tantrum, or I might play Boomer, but I'm going to be moving on to some other content. So what you're going to see next time is we've been fighting the same baddies. For the last 7 streams, we've been fighting baddies from the base game. We are now going to be mixing in some additional baddies, which I believe are either the green bordered ones or the silver bordered ones. I can't remember which, but I'm going to be mixing in some new baddies. So we're going to be seeing some different types of baddies come out in future fights. I'm also going to be introducing, I might replay against one of the tyrants that I've played against already. I'm not sure. But I have 40 Days of Daylore. We've already been using some of the cards from that. But basically, I have the next couple of weeks to decide what we're doing. Scott is asking, am I going to go undertow? I'm thinking not undertow next. But I'm going to post to my Patreon supporters, and they will basically, I'll have a bit of a vote and they'll decide. If I do play undertow next, I might use one of the base game gear locks, or I might use the easier one from undertow. We will see. But yeah, I'm already looking forward to next month. But I will be back. So yes, that's happening next month. Just a quick thing. At the start, I mentioned that this video is not a sponsored video. Some people will know who are watching this that I now have a professional working relationship with Chip Theory Games. I'm doing some rulebook work for them. But this video has been created purely through the support of the Patreon campaign. So if you like the content that I create and you are a Patreon supporter already, thank you very much. But if you are not a Patreon supporter, your Patreon support goes towards me making these videos. And the more Patreon support I get, the more videos that I'm able to make. So yeah, link is in the bottom right, patreon.com/gaming rules. Even if you can afford $1 a month, it all adds up. That'd be great. That'll help go to the channel and buying me more Jaffa cakes, basically. Right, what else is happening? That's it for today. Friday, Dominant Species Marine, if you are interested in that. And then next Friday, for those fans of Chip Theory Games, Cloudspire. I'm going back to Cloudspire next Friday. I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough because the new stuff has arrived and I have upgraded my game. And Cloudspire was my favorite game of 2019 and I absolutely love it. So I'm going back to Cloudspire next Friday. So if you're interested in that, I've already told Mark about it. He's going to be here in the chat helping me with rules help. If you thought I was comfortable with the rules of Too Many Bones, I used to be comfortable with the rules of Cloudspire. I'm not anymore. So next Friday, I've booked the afternoon off work. If you wonder where your Patreon funds go, I'm basically taking next Friday afternoon off work in order to relearn how to play Cloudspire so that I can do a good stream in the evening. That's the plan for next Friday. And Brad says he'll have his core box of Cloudspire by then. Hopefully, yeah, you can. Mark is saying Tantrum is his favourite gear lock. I wasn't sure about Tantrum when I first played it, but having now got used to it a bit, I do quite like it. And before we go, let's just have a look at all of this. I didn't unlock any of these. I didn't use Intimidate, Innovate, Cripple, Strengthen, Wear the Ebon. I didn't use these at all. So there are multiple ways to play each gear lock. The way I played it tonight worked. But last time, the Rage, which is a big part of Tantrum, I shouldn't have used the Rage last time because I was fighting against goblins with Mischief. And yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work too well. Anyway, this has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed tonight. I was a little bit nervous going into it because it's been a month since I played and I thought it's been more than a month. And I thought I might have forgotten most of the rules, but most of it came back to me. Did I win? Yes, I did. Just rewind 15 or 20 minutes to see the final fight. But yeah, thank you for joining in at the end. And as I mentioned, please give the video a thumbs up. If you are not watching this live, please leave me a comment. Just let me know because you get the views is one thing. But actually people leaving a comment saying, watched it, enjoyed it, thank you very much. That really helps. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to go downstairs for a sherry. I will talk to my Patreon supporters on Slack, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care, everyone. Get out. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.